Hey everyone, it's Rihanna and welcome back to another TV favourites video. This is for the month of February in 2016. Now there are some returning shows that I quickly want to mention, like How to Get Away with Murder, which I absolutely love and will forever love, and of course The Walking Dead came back after the tragic mid-season finale we had of season 6, and the first episode was just crazy and mind exploding and stuff, but I guess I will do a separate video on The Walking Dead at a later date. I have 4 more TV shows that I want to talk about a little bit more in detail that I watched throughout the month of February in 2016, some new watches and some returning shows as always. So my favourite TV show at this current moment, it was in my top 10 of 2015 and my number 1 of 2014 in TV shows. The 100 came back for season 3 and I just love this show so much. I'm so glad it got a season 3. It totally deserves it. It's the best show on the CW in my opinion. It has the standard of Game of Thrones when it comes to the violence. The writing is amazing, the character development is amazing. If you don't watch The 100 already, it came back on the CW in America and it's on Canadian Netflix, and it just came back in the UK this month as well, and it follows 100 teenage delinquents who live in space that have come down to Earth to see if it's been inhabited. Obviously season 3 is not what that's about, that's the whole premise of the show, so go back, watch season 1, then catch up for season 3 because so much stuff has gone down. If you have watched the show, I'm absolutely loving the storylines with Clark and the 12 clans of Earth and the Grounders, and I'm loving character development in Bellamy, even though it's kind of just been destroyed from anything that's happened in season 2. But I like the pathway they're going, and Bellamy Blake is still a cinnamon bun that I absolutely love as a character. Everyone's acting on the show is flawless. Alicia Denham Carey as Commander Lexa is incredible. Bellamy Blake, who's played by Bob Molly, is incredible in the show. Eliza Taylor, who plays Clark Griffin on the show, is amazing, and we are, is it 5 episodes into season 3? And so much stuff has already happened that I cannot keep up with it. I absolutely adore the show. The violence is great, the writing is great, has amazing characters. If you guys are not watching The 100 already, I highly recommend it. It really does have Game of Thrones standard. It's teen sci-fi done right in a dystopian world, and I just adore it so much. Another TV show that I watched a whole season of, but it was only 8 episodes, is The Last Kingdom, which was on at BBC 2 in the UK a while ago. I've been interested in seeing it and I saw that I could watch it on catch up, so naturally I did that, and it's based around Vikings, and I've always wanted to watch the show Vikings, but I'm very kind of put off it because there's 10 episodes and there's 3 seasons, they're an hour long. It's a lot to get through, and because there was only 8 episodes of The Last Kingdom, I thought I would start on it, and I got really addicted to The Last Kingdom. The Last Kingdom is based off a series of books by Bernard Cornwell, which is called The Saxon Stories, which I haven't read. I believe they are fictional historical books, and obviously they base themselves around the Vikings, and the main character is called Uhtred, who is raised a Saxon, but when he's very young, the Danes kill his father and then take him as a prisoner, and he's raised as a Dane, as a Viking. The show is quite political, the episodes are an hour long, so it is kind of hard to keep up if you're not paying attention at every single second, because the show is very fast paced for its 8 episodes. It's great that there's no filler, but it does go very fast and there is kind of weird time jumps. So at one point you'll be here and everything will be fine, the next point you will be, I don't know, for months in the future, and you'll be completely lost if you're not paying close attention. But it's a very detailed show, the script's great, the acting is great. I absolutely love the main character Uhtred. He is just such a great character, so well written, and you really want to root for this character. I mean, he's super sassy, but he knows his morals, and I just really like that in a character. Some of the supporting characters aren't as memorable. It is hard to kind of give names to faces and characters for you to remember, but I really like the show. I like that it's 8 parts, I like that there's no fillers in it, and I really like historical drama, so I can't really fault The Last Kingdom. Plus the action and the violence in the show just had me looking away from the screen a lot of the time. I was like, oh, the dude just got his head chopped off. That's great. It's kind of Game of Thrones standard violence. The next TV show that has only had 1 episode come out of season 3, but I love it already, which is season 3 of Broad City. I absolutely adore Broad City, that follows 2 girls who are best friends in New York called Abby and Alana, who are played by Abby Jacobson and Ilana Glazer. I absolutely adore Broad City. It's a sitcom show, it's hilarious. It just follows their antics around New York, and they get in the weirdest situations, which I just love because it's so comical and fantastic. And I just love their friendship, and I think they are great as an on-screen pair. I love Broad City. It's a super fun show. It's super light-hearted but really funny at the same time. I love Broad City. I cannot wait for the rest of season 3 because the first episode of season 3 was amazing. I loved it. And the last TV show I want to talk to you about that I started watching in February of 2016, which I actually started watching yesterday and got 6 episodes in because it was so addictive, and by the time this video goes up I probably would have watched all 10 episodes, and that is Love, which is a Netflix original series. Love follows two singletons in their early 30s in Los Angeles, one being Mickey, played by Gillian Jacobson, and one being Gus, played by Paul Rust, who are just trying to figure out love and relationships and getting into all these weird situations, and I really love it so far. It's really addictive, it's super funny. In episode 2 there is a scene where the guy Gus gets really upset about an ex-girlfriend and how movies lie to you about relationships, and just starts chucking his Blu-rays out of the car that is moving, and it's just hilarious. I cannot stop watching it. It's a super quotable show. I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the episodes. I really like these two main characters in Mickey and Gus. They're completely different. I mean, Gus is a nerd played by Paul Rust. I think he does a great job in the show, and I absolutely love Gillian Jacobs. I loved her in Community. I loved her in Life Partners, who plays Mickey, who's kind of the stoner, wants to be a teenager again, wants to have fun all the time. I love these characters. They're super relatable. I really like the show. It's super funny. If you don't watch it already, go do that. It's super addictive, it's super hilarious, and just too real. The show is too relatable to my life sometimes. There are times where they'll be saying something, a character will be saying something, and I'm thinking, I have thought that more than one time in my life, and I'm not even a 30-year-old stoner. It's just too relatable. If you like movies like The 40-Year-Old Virgin, Knocked Up and Pineapple Express, Judd Apatow, who directed or wrote those movies, I can't remember, actually produced and created Love. So if you like those movies, go watch this TV show. I absolutely love it. I feel like it's a mixture between Broad City and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Maybe that's because I've been watching those shows constantly recently, but yes, I love Love. It's so good. So there is my top 4 favourite TV shows of the month of February in 2016. Let me know what TV shows you've been watching down below in the comments and give me some recommendations. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting lots more TV reviews and movie reviews on for you guys very soon. As always, all my social media links, including my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and Letterboxd, will be down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you very soon. Bye! I don't want to make this handheld camera thing a reoccurring thing, but if you haven't already, go check out Film Rewind on A to Z's channel. I'll leave the link to it somewhere on the screen. I'm just a really lazy person and don't want to have to set up again and stuff. So yeah, go check that out. It was so fun to participate in that with all the other YouTubers. It was amazing. Go check that out. Okay, bye.